Hello, everyone. Welcome back to today's story. In this episode, Dee's life takes an unexpected turn when he receives the call he's been desperately waiting for. What begins as an ordinary afternoon recording content suddenly transforms into a moment of pure joy when the Southern police deliver shocking news. They've found his stolen motorbike. Watch as Dee rushes home to share the incredible news with Huyen and Maya. But the real magic happens when he returns, and the three of them step out together for their very first mid-autumn celebration as a family. Stay until the end to witness Maya's first night fair and Dee's first time truly feeling like a father. And don't forget to subscribe to help us reach 500 subscribers. Your support means the world to us. So the phone rings, right? Dee picks it up, still smiling from whatever he was doing. And then, boom, he just freezes. Hello? Yeah, this is Dee speaking. And on the other end, a cop from down south. Voice is flat, kind of rough, but what he says hits like thunder. We caught the guys. Your motorbike's been recovered. For a second, Dee can't even process it. His heart's basically doing backflips in his chest. That quiet happiness, gone. Now it's pure, unfiltered joy. He's stuttering, voice cracking, barely able to get the words out because he can't believe what he's hearing. The call ends, and what does Dee do? He jumps up like a 5-year-old who just got told school's canceled. His rubber slippers go flying off his feet. He bolts, just straight up sprints out of the frame. And all you hear is this ecstatic yell. Thank heaven, they found the bike. You can hear his footsteps pounding on that red dirt, banana leaves rustling like they're clapping for him. In his head, there's only one thing. Get home. Tell Huyen and Maya right now. The joy is so massive he completely forgets the camera's still recording. All that's left on screen is an empty chair, and this blinding sunlight just frozen there. Dee crashes through the door, still breathing hard. Huyen's at the stove, hair tied up high, and the whole kitchen smells like batter and sugar. She's making fritters, those golden puffed ones, and Maya's right there beside her, gripping a wooden spoon with her tiny hands, eyes all shiny and excited. It's warm in there, cozy, the kind of scene that just feels like home. Before Dee can even sit down, he just blurts it out. Huyen! The police called. They found the bike. Huyen whips around so fast the batter drips right off the spoon onto the floor. Her eyes go wide, and almost instantly they start to glisten. Really? Her voice is shaking somewhere between total shock and overwhelming happiness. Maya jumps up. Uncle Dee's bike is coming home. I can ride again. But here's the thing. The joy isn't complete yet. The police need Dee himself to come down south. Bring all the original documents. He's going to be gone for a few days, and you can see it, that little shadow that crosses Huyen's face. You have to go far again. Dee takes her hand, holds it tight. Just a few days. I'll be right back, I promise. Maya grabs onto his shirt, looks up at him with those big eyes. I want to go too. Dee strokes her head gently. You've got school, sweetie. Be good and stay with Mommy, okay? The three of them sit down for a simple meal. Those golden fritters are still steaming on the table, but every heart around that table is all tangled up. Happy the bike's coming back, anxious about even a short separation. The oil's still crackling in the pan, and it kind of matches the rhythm of their heartbeats. ecstatic but quietly aching at the same time. A few days pass. Dee handles everything down south: paperwork, identification, all that official stuff. And finally, he's riding back home. The motorbike hums beneath him, steady and familiar. The roads stretch long, but his heart is light. He's coming back to them, to Huyen, to Maya, to the life they're building together. When he pulls up to the house, the sun's just starting to dip, casting everything in this soft orange glow. He kills the engine, and before he can even get off the bike, Maya comes tearing out of the house, bare feet slapping against the ground. "Uncle D! Uncle D's back!" She crashes into him, wraps her arms around his waist, squeezes tight. Huyen steps out behind her, slower, hands clasped in front of her. She's smiling, but there are tears in her eyes. "You're home," she says quietly, and Dee nods, reaching out to pull her close too. For a moment, the three of them just stand there by the motorbike, holding on to each other like they're afraid to let go. That night, as the sky turns dusky, an orange light paints the little house red. Huyen pulls out Maya's newest dress, the one De bought just last week. She slips it onto her daughter, and Maya spins around, the skirt flaring out like butterfly wings. "Mommy, am I pretty?" Huyen kneels down, gently wipes her daughter's face, eyes shining with pride and love. "The prettiest in the whole world." Dee comes back from washing up at the river, shirt soaked with sweat, but he's got this huge smile plastered on his face. Huyen hands him a fresh shirt, his good one. "Change, love. It's mid-autumn tonight." Day looks at the two of them, mother and daughter, and he just stands there for a few seconds. It hits him all at once. He's living inside a real family now. This is real. He disappears to wash up properly. You can hear the water rushing, mixing with Maya's laughter outside. Huyen ties Maya's hair, adds a little red ribbon. She catches herself in the cracked mirror and realizes something. She looks beautiful. For the first time in years of old clothes and fieldwork, she actually feels beautiful. Day calls out from inside, "Ready, you two? Let's go." Maya rushes out, throws her arms around his legs. "Uncle D, you look so handsome." Day lifts her onto his shoulders, laughing loud and full. The three of them stand at the door, a faint oil lamp flickering over their glowing faces. This is their first time stepping out together for mid-autumn. Maya's first night fair. Huyen's first time wearing something pretty in years. Dee's first time truly feeling like dad. They head out into the village, and it's like stepping into another world. Lanterns blaze all along the road, strung up between trees and posts, glowing red and gold and every color in between. Maya's up on Dee's shoulders, arms wrapped around his neck, eyes wide as saucers taking in the ocean of light and music and people. Huyen walks beside them, fingers laced tight with Days. For the first time, they're strolling at night like a normal family. No rush, no worry, just together. De sets Maya down when they reach the play area, and he jogs over to grab tickets. Maya's bouncing on her toes, practically vibrating with excitement. She points at the ball pit first. This massive, colorful ocean of plastic balls that looks like pure chaos and pure joy all at once. She dives in head first, disappearing for a second before popping back up, shrieking with laughter. "Uncle Day, look at me! Look!" She's throwing balls in the air, burying herself. climbing the little foam mountains inside. Day and Huyen stand at the edge, arms around each other, just watching. And honestly, tears are rolling down their cheeks. Not sad tears, the opposite. It's just seeing her so happy, so carefree, so completely like a kid should be. It overwhelms them in the best way. Next up, the electric cars. Maya's eyes light up when she sees them. These tiny little vehicles zipping around a track, bumping into each other, kids screaming and laughing. She picks a bright pink one and climbs in, gripping that tiny steering wheel with the most serious expression you've ever seen on a 4-year-old. Dee squeezes in behind her, even though he barely fits, and every time they spin or bump into another car, he pretends to scream like they're on some wild roller coaster. "Ah, Maya, watch out, we're gonna crash." Maya giggles so hard she can barely steer. Huyen's on the sidelines recording every single second on her old phone, hands trembling because she's laughing and crying at the same time. She never thought she'd get to see moments like this. Her daughter with a father figure, a real family outing, the kind of normal she thought was impossible for them. After a few more rides, swings, a little carousel, some game where Maya wins a tiny stuffed bear, her tummy starts growling. Loud. Dee scoops her up in his arms. "All right, time to feed the princess." They weave through the crowd into the food zone, and it's sensory overload in the best way. The smell of mooncakes, grilled meat, sweet sticky rice, roasted corn, it all swirls together. Vendors are shouting, music's playing from a dozen different stalls, lanterns swaying overhead. Maya wants ice cream, strawberry specifically. Huyen picks out a milk tea, something fancy she never treats herself to. Dee doesn't get anything at first. He just stands there smiling, watching them choose, watching them be happy. They find a little spot under a cluster of red lanterns, sit down on plastic stools that wobble a bit, and just eat, talk, laugh. Maya's got ice cream all over her face, and Huyen keeps trying to wipe it off. But Maya dodges her every time, giggling. Dee finally grabs a skewer of grilled pork, takes a bite, and sighs like it's the best thing he's ever tasted. Not because of the food, but because of the moment. "Uncle D?" Maya looks up at him, ice cream cone in hand. "Yeah, sweetheart? Is this what families do?" The question catches him off guard. He glances at Huyen, who's gone very still, eyes glistening again. He clears his throat, reaches over to ruffle Maya's hair. "Yeah, kiddo. This is exactly what families do." Maya nods, satisfied, and goes back to her ice cream. But Day and Huyen exchange a look, one of those long, meaningful looks that says 1,000 things without a single word. This is Maya's first mid-autumn, with both a mother and a father, with a complete family. And for Huyen, it's the first time in years she's felt like maybe, just maybe, things are going to be okay. They stay there for a while, just soaking it all in. The lanterns glow brighter as the sky gets darker. The moon starts to rise, big and round and perfect, like it knew this was an important night and decided to show up looking its best. Eventually, Maya starts yawning, rubbing her eyes with sticky fingers. Day lifts her back onto his shoulders. She's getting heavy, but he doesn't care. Huyen tucks herself under his other arm, and the three of them start the slow walk back home. The village is quieter now. Most families heading back too. The lanterns still glow, but softer, like they're winding down after a big performance. Maya's head droops against Dee's, half asleep, the little stuffed bear clutched in her arms. "Uncle Day?" she mumbles. "Yeah? Can we do this again next year?" Day's throat tightens. "Every year, Maya. I promise. Every single year." Huyen squeezes his hand tighter. She doesn't say anything, but she doesn't need to. They both know what this night means. It's not just about the festival or the food or the games. It's about showing Maya what family feels like, what safety feels like, what love looks like when it's real and steady and not going anywhere. When they get home, Maya's fully asleep. Day carries her inside, lays her gently on the bed, pulls a thin blanket over her. The stuffed bear gets tucked in beside her. Huyen stands in the doorway, watching, one hand over her mouth. Dee turns off the light, and they step outside into the small courtyard. The moon's directly overhead now, so bright it almost looks fake. They sit on the wooden bench Dee built a few weeks ago, shoulders touching, not saying much. "Thank you," Huyen finally whispers. "For what?" "For tonight. For her. For everything." Dee shakes his head. "You don't have to thank me. This is where I want to be. With you two. This is home." Huyen leans her head on his shoulder, and they sit there in the moonlight, listening to the crickets, feeling the night breeze, knowing that tomorrow will bring its own challenges. But tonight was perfect. That night, the moon is perfectly round. And so are the hearts of the three people beneath it. For the first time in a long time, they're not just surviving. They're living. They're a family. And that makes all the difference.